Welcome to the Chris Ogechi Podcast, the show where we dive deep into business, marketing, and life. Here we have real conversations with industry leaders, creators, and doers who are shaping the future. Whether you're building a brand, growing a business, or simply figuring out life, you'll find insights, stories, and strategies to help you win. Let's get into today's episode.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome once again. So we've had persons joining. Thank you for being part of this GT series. Is called the Green Table Conversation or Convo, basically, and it's most likely um, a an event where we just want to gather thought leaders in marketing to come share amazing wisdom with us. So we have marketing wizards here. We are trying to onboard them together. So this is like a platform where marketers create platform to empower or enlighten marketers. So there are tons of persons in the marketing space doing amazing and big stuff. So this is where we put those synergies together. And right now I have Milton Tutu with me. It's quite prolific, and at the moment is the growth and marketing manager for Seller.co. So this is what you know about Milton. Basically, Milton is a digital and growth executive with extensive experience in product and growth marketing. As an accomplished digital and product marketer with over 4 years of background, developing and managing online marketing campaigns, brand identity, and strategic product marketing campaigns, it brings sharp business acumen and accurate market sense with a history of success identifying and capitalizing on new opportunities. This is really solid. He has worked with high growth local and international organizations like Imagine Global Creative, Ultra Nigeria, Magic Carpet Studios, CISA Consulting, VestPay, Digital Kairos, which is a US brand, Digital Promotions Academy, among Army to Get Technologies. There's Shigasoft and Amo Nigeria. Tons of them he has worked with. He's building something every other time. So meeting someone I know is always building something, and that's something I really appreciate from him. While he worked at Imaginarium Global Creative, he led the digital and growth team as he engineered the team into executing projects for some of the Imaginarium high network clients like Zenith Bank, Access Bank, Central Bank of Nigeria, CKE, Rights Food, Electa, Tangerine. He currently works as a growth and marketing manager at Seller.co. He has been featured as a guest in Nigerian Info, Rave TV, Inspiration FM, simplified by Wise. Thanks for being here. It's quite amazing to have you right in this amazing marketers and marketers conversation, because this is where we talk to you, marketer to marketers. We are trying sharing our deep thoughts in the marketing space. We know what you're going through. We know what you've been struggling with. So this is where the experts and the orga at the top basically will be demystifying practical strategies on how to do amazing big projects in the marketing space. So Milton, welcome. Any words for our community? Any nice words for them?
Hey guys, it's good to be here. Thank you so much, Christian, for like this very warm and nice introduction. I remember when we met, it was in Port Harcourt at that co-working space, right? And then I think I was actually I was reading a product called Square Academy that failed in less than a year, but I mean we move, right? But yeah, that was when we first met, and and Chris has been doing an amazing job in the industry, and I like value the job that you do. And like guys, it's good to be here.
All right, thank you. So the first question is, what are the 3 most valuable lessons you've learned in your journey as a marketer and digital product creator?
Thank you so much for that question. For me, basically, I've been like doing marketing for like a very, very long time. Since I was in like the university, that's when I've been doing marketing. Started my first marketing experience as an influencer per se, right? I remember this musician that actually like paid me 6K to like run ads my BlackBerry Messenger, like do like a broadcast message for him and have the stuff on like my DP. And like from there, I went about marketing like t-shirts in school, helping my friends like sell his t-shirts for like a commission. And from there, I also like went about marketing. Like I started my own clothing line that failed when I left school. Started like selling foolscap paper in like when we are about writing tests and exams in school. So like I've sold things. I've sold like health products in network marketing. I've sold books. Wrote my first book when I was like 18. Wrote my second book when I was like 19. Made millions selling that book. So I mean, I've been marketing things right from like when I was a teenager. And like one of the most important things that every other marketer should know is that, right, the first thing is And I think that's one thing a whole lot of people like have been saying, like just preaching about, build your lists, right? And people just misinterpret what it means by building your list. People think that, okay, building your list is like having an email list, or like building your list is like having a bunch of people's emails that you just buy. Build your list, basically build your audience, right? And I mean, in my book, Digital Product Sales on Steroids, right? Like there is this thing I said in my book, that build before you sell. Before you try to sell that product, build a community. Before you try to sell that product, build a list. Before you try to sell that product, build your Instagram page. What I mean is, right, it's going to be easier for you to sell when you've built a community of people that are dedicated to your message. So for instance, someone like John Obi has like a community of like over 100,000 people. That's a lot of people, right? That is like committed to his brand. Like these guys are like committed to his brand message, like over like 100K people, right? And John has been like spending a whole lot of time building this community, right? So before you like try, and right now, if John wants to like sell the products, if John wants to like sell his service, it's going to be very, very easy for him to do that, because he has already taken his time to build. Most times, the reason why people don't like take their time to build is because they are hungry. They are hungry to make the sales right now. They are hungry to like get that money from that client right now. And I mean, when I was at Kigali, right, I always was saying this thing. When I was at Kigali, right, I went for a speaking engagement at Kigali, and right, like myself and a friend of mine, we're having a conversation. And I mean, I told him that marketing is not about like closing the sales. Marketing is about getting the leads, right? Sales, we handle closing. Marketing itself is about getting the leads. And how do you get leads? You build, right? Give people free content, onboard people into your email list. And the whole idea is just like give people so much value that when you ask them for the money, they'll be like, oh my God, see, if I don't give this guy my cash right now, I'll feel so bad, right? So just try to build your list, build your community. And I mean, if I knew this thing when I was like a teenager, right, and I actually spent time building my list, by now I'd have had like 700K people in like my list right now. You understand, right? I mean, if I started building things when I started marketing, building my list, right, by now I would have like really gone far with like how many people I have in my list. So guys, try to like build your list. And there is something that Naval said: if you can build and if you can sell, you'll be unstoppable. Right? If you can build and if you can sell, you'll be unstoppable. Notice he did not say if you can sell and if you can build. If you can build and if you can sell, right? So just learn how to build, right? Learn how to build. Learn really how to build. Learn email marketing, how to build your list and stuff. And also one other thing that I think marketers should know is that you can never ever be a badass marketer. And like I really see people say things like, oh, like I'm very good at marketing. Oh yes, I'm like the best of the best of the best of the best. I mean, it's really good for bragging rights. I mean, like for instance, I can brag that like I joined Seller and in like less than 6 months we grew like from like 9,000 creators, like over 20,000 creators, and from like 60K users, like over like 100K users, right? Closing 2021 with like $2 million, which is like over like 70% growth of like 2020, right? I mean, I can have all of those bragging rights, but that doesn't mean that I am like the badass in marketing. Marketers are basically scientists, right? And that's one thing marketers should see themselves as. See yourself as a scientist. Marketers are basically scientists that are testing different iterations, different marketing hacks, different marketing campaigns to see which one works best. And you can only get better at marketing when you keep testing. You can't get better at marketing at taking courses. Somebody listening to me. You can't get better at taking courses. You get better at marketing, at actually doing the work, not doing things that looks like you're doing the work. You understand? If you want to be good at SEO writing, you become good at it by actually writing. You become good at it by actually writing like articles and posts that are like SEO optimized. You understand? If you want to be good at running Facebook ads, you have to like be good at like always running ads. You understand? So never see yourself as a badass marketer. I'm a very good marketer. If not, you just like close your mind to like the amount of things that you can learn about marketing. Always see yourself as a student. But when you're execute as a master. Somebody following me. Always see yourself as a student, but when you're execute as a master. You understand? And this is like something a whole lot of marketers should have in mind. Be a scientist at heart, right? Be a scientist at heart and let your marketing make art, right? Be a scientist at heart and let your marketing make art. You understand? And also, marketers focus too much on tools. Marketers focus
Wow.
too much on tools, right? Facebook ads, Google ads. I mean, like, please buy my Google ads course. I beg you, I beg, right? But marketers focus too much on tools.
Wow. This has been a bomb. To be very honest, this has been mind blowing. Milton, you're doing a very good job, man. You have the stage again.
So marketers focus too much on tools like, oh, what is the next tools? Oh, like, what do you use for CRM? Oh, I want to learn how to use Notion. And it's good, right, to like learn all of these tools. But marketing is not about the tools that you use. Marketing is about the magic that you make. The magic that you make. Let me explain, okay? Right? Marketing is about two things. One, looking for an audience or a market that needs a product, right? Or that needs your product. I mean, that wants your product. I mean, they're in their need of your product. Two, giving them a compelling offer. Okay, giving them a compelling offer that will say, see, do you know what? I must get these guys' products no matter what. Giving them a compelling offer that will make them feel stupid if they say no to your to actually getting the product. And really, stop selling products, sell offers. Okay, stop selling products, sell offers. We'll get into that later on. But giving them like a compelling offer, and that's the finding the best channel to reach those people. Okay, and lastly, finding the best channel to reach those people. So 3 things: 1, finding a market that needs your product. 2, giving them an offer that will make them feel stupid if they say no to the offer. And 3, finding a channel that you can reach these people, right? And like, before you can actually find this channel that you can reach these people, you need to like know what they need. And how do you know what they need? You do your market research. You listen to people's questions. You listen to the conversations happening in the industry. You listen to trends, hear about this and that, right? So you listen to all of these things and actually like create a product from that. Give them an offer. Then your channel is that point at which you were listening to them. That platform they were complaining, right? That is the platform you get to like reach out to them. If they're always searching on Google, oh man, like I'm so exhausted about this, cure for this, how to make more money, how to do this. If they are always searching for like all of these keywords for like the things that they are looking for, then use Google Ads as like your channel to reach out to them, right? If they are on Facebook groups and Facebook talking about these things, or Instagram, use that platform to reach out to them. If they're on Twitter talking about these things, use that platform to reach out to them. So you should not be tools first, then problems next. It should be problems first, then tools next. Problems, always find what's the problem that people will have first. Then forget about the tools. Then when you like figure that thing out, then the tools can like, because the tools are tools, they will always change. But people's needs, what people want, they wanted food since man was made. People, they wanted shelter since man was made. People, they want money since man was made. So these are like things that people will always want. Focus on those things. Focus on finding those needs, right? Then whatever tool that you think you want to learn, right? Learn that as you find the needs. But please, buy my Google Ads course. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Milton. That was powerful. Like he had to compress a full day consultancy session into 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you so much for sharing so much in so short a time. To be very honest, what Milton said is golden. If you have to break it down step by step, it will take you a full masterclass that could run through a full month in real time. Second question here is what proven ways can a marketer actually get on any cycle of quality clients willing to pay them their worth? There's this challenge of marketers getting to meet veritable clients that don't want to pay them what they're worth.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you so much for that question. And that question is it's one thing a whole lot of marketers ask, because I see in the industry that people undervalue, most people undervalue marketers, right? So for instance, you can see like a developer earning like, let's say, for instance, like if they're paying a developer $5,000 monthly, right? They might be paying a marketer $1,000 $5 or like $2,000 monthly. A marketer that is driving the products that people are building. You understand, right? So, and basically, if this marketer don't drive the products, the company can't make money, right? But marketing is like the engine of the company, and like they get like undervalue marketers. And I mean, I wonder why though. But you see that product developers, right? You see how they value their skill. It's a hard skill, which I know, but you see how much they value the skill, right? And nobody will value the skill of marketing except marketers value the skill of marketing. Here's what I mean. Don't be hungry, right? Don't be hungry. If you feel that you're worth $1,000 or like $5,000 or like $10,000 for an opportunity, stick to that. Don't be hungry. Don't be hungry to say, "Oh yes, I'm going to accept your 100,000 naira offer." I mean, think about it. 100,000 naira to dollars is how much? That's like $200 or like $180, right? I mean, and that's like so small of a money to pay a marketer. And you see most companies, they are hiring for like roles, right? Marketing roles. You have to be good in SEO, you have to be this, you be doing this, you doing that. I mean, they literally need like a full stack digital marketer. Actually, there's a thing called full stack digital marketer, right? So they actually need like a full stack digital marketer, and what they want to pay that person is like 150K or like 200K. Like a full stack developer can't earn that. Like you can't pay a full stack developer 200K. You understand, right? So don't be hungry to like, because you don't have a job, to like jump on to like, "Oh yes, I want to accept this offer." You understand, right? That's one. Two, right? So don't be hungry, okay? Don't be hungry. And if you're like accepting a role, right, where like the pay is like not so much, accept the role because you want to learn. Don't accept the role because you're hungry, right? What do I mean? Have like a side income that like can sort most of your bills, because living in Nigeria, especially Lagos, is very, very expensive. I don't know if anybody can like survive with like 100K except like you work from home. I mean, I really don't know. So you can like have like a side income, but like pinpoint on the question, how can you have people to like pay you like very, very well over and over again? How can you like always, always, always have clients, right? Number one, invest in your personal branding. And the thing is that it's about perception, right? It's about perception. People can only appreciate what they think has value. If they think you don't have value, people will not appreciate you. And how do people know that you have value? They look at all of these your digital assets. They go to your Instagram and check you out. They go to your LinkedIn and check you out. They go to your Twitter and check you out. That's why, see, you should never ever show the bad side of you on the internet. If you have bad, you see, the internet is about vanity metrics, and please, you should never ever show the bad side of you on the internet, right? If you're traveling by air, take pictures, post it on your social media. Let people see that, "Oh my God, this guy is like living the life." If you're like traveling outside of the country, take pictures, document it. When I was traveling to Kigali, I passed through Ethiopia, I went to Burundi, right? I mean, I visited like 3 different countries, you understand? And I was documenting these things. It was intentional so that it will really start in people's subconscious that, see, this guy is an international brand. Don't come and joke with him. You understand? Don't come and joke with me. I'm an international brand. If you're talking, talk dollars. You understand?
That's how I do it.
Right? You understand? So, like, these are things that people should actually know. Invest in your brand perception. Go to the studio, take a very, very nice headshot, like a headshot that when people see, like, "Oh my God." If it's to wear suit and look like a pastor and be like, "Yes, as that inspired." If you want to look like a tech bro like me and just be simple with like your sweatshirt and your dreads, do it. What I'm saying is that invest in your perception, right? Always, always, always put out valuable content, right? Always, always put out valuable content. If you're going to like speak at this event, if you're going to like speak at that event, guys, like put it out on your social media. Make noise about it. Always document and share your testimonies. Whenever you work on projects and you help a client to like do XYZ, write about it on LinkedIn and write like the strategy you used and the results that the clients got. Think about the clients you like try to market to. For instance, right, I bought a $20 product, a $20 ebook from an international internet marketer, a lady, right? She stays in the UK. I bought it for like $20. I was like 10K, and $20 over there is like a low tier product. It's a low ticket product, very, very low, like it's nothing actually. But to a Nigerian, 10K, and it's an ebook. It's an ebook. To a Nigerian, I'm gonna pay 10K for ebook. I don't understand. Like, I mean, right? So, I mean, you can think about it like it's the buying power of the place you're staying in, the ecology. Nigerians can comfortably pay like 5K for an ebook, but they can't like necessarily like pay 10K for like an ebook. They want to like pay that for like maybe a webinar or something. You understand? Right? But over there, it's like so small. So if you really, really want to like make a lot of money in this marketing thing, stop selling to a market that don't really value what you have. Go to the markets that value what you have. And the funny thing is, it's the same job you're doing, it's the same ads you're running, and they will not be paying you 50,000 for the ads you're running. They'll be paying like $1,000, like 1,500. Same ads, so same strategy, same thing that you're doing, same email copywriting, same thing, but different markets. Always command attention to your brand. Marketing is about attention, and if you don't command attention, nobody will see you, and if nobody sees you, nobody will give you money.
Very correct.
Marketing is about
Very
attention,
correct.
and if you don't command attention, nobody will see you, and if nobody sees you, nobody will give you money. So you should always be seen by people. Always command attention. Have webinars every now and then. Have your ads running. Spend money on ads. And ask over here is cheap. It's not an overnight thing, right? You can spend like 3 months doing all of these things, right? And you don't like see results yet, right? Slow growth is still growth. Slow growth is still growth. It's just for you to be consistent and how to create compelling offers. Like I said previously, don't sell products, sell offers. People don't buy $1,000 products. People buy $1,000 offers. People don't buy $1,000 products. People buy $1,000 offers. And if you want to like go like the 9 to 5 routes, be so good that people reach out to you to hire you, and you get to interview them why you have to work for them. You can get to that level. Be so good that people get and right now, this time they are not.
Jot that down,
they are not
guys.
the ones doing the interview. They are not the ones doing the interview. You're the one doing the interview. Be so good that you want to like interview them. Like you start asking them questions, right? Why should I work for you? Why do you need me to work for you? Okay, just ask them questions, right? Make them sell themselves to you. Be that good at what you do. You understand? That is when you can like start commanding value. You understand? And really, it takes a while, right? My first copywriting gig, the person paid me 1,000 naira to like write sales copies, and it was like 5 sales copies, and I was very, very happy. If you're like in the international audience, 1,000 naira then was like less than $1, I think, ish. 1,000, no, 1,000 is more than $1, but it's like less than $5. You understand? So, and like to me, then it was like a big deal, and like the person like paid me like 5K, which then was like 5K for like 5 copies, which then was like $7. I was still like in the rest, I was like my 200 level, and I was so happy, man. I was happy that people were actually paying me money for like the things that I know. And I grew from there. From there, started like, man, it's like 10K, like my price has gone up from 10K, like 50K, from like 50K, like 70K, from like 70K, to like 100K, from like 100K to like 250K. And right now, I don't just like write copies alone. I am a growth strategist. You have to get into like do like a full-blown strategy for you. You understand? So like, I've grown from just like 1K, and it took me how many years? Like up to like 5 or like 7 years for me to like get to like this place that's where I'm at right now. You understand? So yeah, it takes time. Slow growth is still growth.
As I said earlier, Milton is always building something. He's always building something. He's always on the next big thing. I just know him to always create. And that's something about Milton. He has a creator's mindset. So he just wants to, okay, how can I create something to better not just for myself, but for someone else's, someone that's going through the same challenge thereabout. So that's something about Milton. He's always creating something. And to be very honest, a friend like Milton is golden. So Milton, I'm so glad to have you in my connect circle. You're such an amazing person.
I forgot to mention this, but not all opportunities are advertised on social media. Not all opportunities. You will not see all opportunities on the internet. Some opportunities can only get to you based on relationships. Some opportunities can only get to you based on the value you're giving to people. So always add massive value to people. Don't go to people and try to like suck from them. Don't be a parasite. Be a catalyst in people's life. Always find ways to like connect with people of value. And the only way that I can connect with people of value if you yourself you're valuable. So always connect up. Give people so much value. Now I'm not talking about people on your social media, people on your contact list, right? Call people and check up on them. Send them airtime. You understand? It's so small. Even all of those people that you call your mentors and you inspire me, sir. aspire to perspire. Oh, your gist. Ask for the account details. Ask for the account details and send them money. It's not going to take anything from you. Say, hello, sir. I mean, thank you so much for all you've done. Please kindly send the account details. Let me just like wire something little. I mean, I know it's not, I know it's not much, but please just use this small 10K or 15K. Just buy wine for yourself or buy gifts for your children. Do that. I mean, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. And that is how you like, and I'm not like doing that so that I'm going to like ask people for things. I don't ask, I mean, I really don't ask people for things. I'm doing that because I'm investing in their emotional bank account and they see what I do. And when they like see opportunities that fit into what I do or what I need, they're like, hey Milton, I need you here. Hey Milton, I need you to do this for me. Hey Milton, there's this opportunity. Please come and take it and help me close the deal. And stuff like that. And also, not everything will be advertised on social media.
All right. This has been an amazing session. Thank you for being super generous with your time. So this person said, what motivated you to go into digital marketing and how can a person stand out in digital marketing?
Okay, so I will give you two answers. Okay? I will give you the real answer and I will give you the tush answer that will sound very, very nice.
All right,
you understand?
The
real answer, guy, I was hungry and I was broke and I can't do Yahoo. Right? So, and I needed to make money, you understand, right? I was in the university and I mean, like when I really took digital marketing serious was like 300 level, 400 level-ish, investing outside university. And like I needed to like do my school project and all of those things, right? And I was basically somehow, I mean, just my dad sent me to like some of the best schools. I mean, best schools that even in my secondary school, when I was like SS1, I was using an iPad, right? We had to like use iPad for learning. So, I mean, I went to like some of the best schools. So it's not like my parents were like broke or something, right? So, but I mean, in like university, I just started taking care of myself apart from my school fees. But when it comes to like feeding and stuff, I just started taking care of myself because I realized that Popsy, no, just the shake body like that again. So I just basically started taking care of myself and like started like fending for myself and like for feeding and all of those things. Even for like my school projects, right? I needed money, right? I needed money to like do my projects and everything. And I'm like, guy, man, I have to find a way. I have to like find a way. That was when network marketing came in, and that was when I learned Google Ads, selling products via Google Ads, and boom, I was like, see, this is it. And over the years, right? Over the years, and even before then, I was just fascinated at the idea of making money and actually creating things that is worth going viral. And like marketing is like one of like the most easiest ways to like make money, and people don't realize it. And I mean, I've just been fascinated about personal development. I love reading books so much, and whenever you read, you want to share. You understand?
Yeah.
So what motivated me into digital marketing? So the the very, very real answer is, guy, I was like broke and I needed to feed my tummy. But now I've fed my tummy, and right now I'm thinking, how can I build products that can live beyond me? And digital marketing is not the is not the end, it's a means to the end. Look at Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson is the with his ClickFunnels and everything. Russell Brunson used his experience with funnels to build ClickFunnels, and right now he even bought his mentor's company. You understand, right? That's how good. I mean, and that is like the means to the end. So digital marketing is not the end. Facebook ads is not the end. Google ads is not the end. Copywriting is not the end. It is the means to the end. Selling courses is not the end. It is the means to the end. So whatever you're learning about digital marketing right now, it should be leading you somewhere. It should be building up to something because people won't remember you for the amount of courses you sold. People won't remember you for the amount of ads that you ran. People remember you for the things that you built that is valuable to them and humanity. People remember Jeff Bezos because of Amazon. People remember Steve Jobs because of Apple. People remember Mark Zuckerberg because of Facebook. People remember Elon Musk, which Elon Musk is like guy, right? Remember him because
that
of
guy inspires me.
I mean, Tesla, SpaceX, the boring company. So people remember them not exactly. People remember them not because of the skills that they have. They remember them, but because of the things that they built with the skills that they have. So, what are you building with the skills that you have? So, this is like a charge for you to go and build. Okay, You don't need anybody's permission to build. And this is me giving you this permission to go and build. If you can build and if you can sell, you'll be unstoppable.
Wow. And I think this is where we come to wrap up.
Appreciate you for listening in. If this week's episode hit home, share it with a friend or your team. Don't keep the game to yourself. Drop a review, leave a comment, and let me know your biggest takeaway. Follow me at the Chris Ogechi. And as always, keep building, keep creating, and keep dominating.